I'm so excited to be here with you today. I hope you all had a great weekend and it's bright and shiny wherever you are. It is raining today here in Dublin. It's been raining throughout the night. We also have a wind advisory of high winds. So far, we haven't had it here. So, this Dublin, California, near San Francisco is a really great pocket. We haven't been impacted, knock on wood, as much as other people in close to us, near us. So, praying that those in those impacted areas are doing well and are safe and have everything that they need. So, today we're going to talk about mindset, letter M in the theme um, acronym in theme. We talked about time, we talked about energy, we talked about time, health, energy, and today is mindset, tomorrow is emotions. So, tuning and let's keep the momentum of January going for all of us. January is the month where everyone, no matter who you talk to globally, anyone, even the most pessimistic, have this renewed sense of hope in January. So if we can harness that and every day take those actions that we need to meet our goals that you've created for this year, it's really going to set up the momentum for the rest of the years. As a business owner, if you can interact with as many people as possible, meet with people, network, have your events where people can come and get to know you, your virtual events or 1 hour intro events that you have, do that as much as possible and network as much as possible during this month. It's really going to for the rest of the year. And once you have that momentum going, it's like the dynamo effect, right? It just rolls into one month and the other. And when you come with this kind of energy, when you come with this kind of energy, and the momentum, it's so much going, right? So just don't look too far ahead. Just look at this month, just look at today and this week, and make sure that you are not in time section we talked about not filling your calendar to the max. You want to leave some time in your day. So if things are getting delayed, if things are taking longer than you expected, and creativity needs time. You need time to think through. You need time to um, let the ideas flow. Always on demand, right? It's like, okay, I need a great idea. Come to me now. It's a process. You need to be in the flow. So when you have some space in your calendar, you get to create that flow where it's things just happen with ease and grace, and then getting late or things are getting delayed. You never have that rushed feeling, right? That you're feeling you're really rushed into it, being rushed throughout the day. So the anxiety and the stress gets so much more reduced, and you can take a breather, you can take a breath. We're so used to trying to maximize the day and get as much done as possible that we fill up every single hour, that we don't even put in our breaks, right? So if you're drinking water, you're drinking coffee, you're drinking any kind of beverage, you still need to go to the bathroom, right? And it takes time. Those things takes time. So put in like a 5 minute break. When I did my project management trainings, they used to be 4 days long with 9 hours each, right? 9 hours per day for 4 days. That's a long day. And to keep everyone interested and engaged is not easy also. So every 30 minutes I would do like a movement break, and then every hour I would have like a 5-7 minute break so people can just get out of their seat, go out, take care of bathroom breaks and all of that. So build in hour those 5 minute 5-10 minute break where you get up and move every 30 minutes, stand up if you have a stand up desk, work standing for some time too. That's really going to be helpful. Today, I wanted to talk to you about mindset reset, how do I achieve a mindset. That's one area that, just like health, it's a continuous work. It reminds me of the Japanese word kaizen, where every day you have to do a little bit to see the improvements. And there's so many things in our program from the time, from childhood. Most of our programming, believe it or not, is from our childhood times, from growing up. 75% of our beliefs are have been programmed in our unconscious mind by the age of 5, right? So some of those ideas and beliefs have been put in by you and by your environment, which means people that raised you, your family, um, everyone in that environment as you were growing up. So 0 to 7 years is our imprint years. 7 to 14 is the modeling years, where we take the traits of other people that we like and we try to model them. And then between 14 to 21 is the time that we really socialize and get influenced by the external factors, right? So, but beliefs have been put into your minds by the age of 5, and that's what has been really running our life. So if you've been in an environment where you were really encouraged, and you were praised, then it has been somewhat a little bit easier for you than for those who have not had that experience, right? Where you're held back, you're not smart enough, you're not good enough, or you don't have this talent, or you don't have that talent, or you don't have this expertise. You're not supposed to have expertise as kids, right? As growing up, that's what you're learning. You're learning throughout to understand the basics first of all, and then to really understand the things that you're good at, things that you're not good at, things that makes you feel excited. And so that's what the years of growing up is supposed to be. So when we become adults, it's really hard to achieve certain goals that is really outside of our comfort zone, and it's hard to get out of our comfort zone. Sometimes, you have your dream and you want it so badly, and then when you go to take the actions, it's really hard to do, because that limiting belief that no, you can't because you don't have certain skills, no, you can't because you are not good enough, you're not smart enough, or you need more experience, or just whatever kind of, it just prevents you, and you feel stuck, and you feel frustrated why you're not able to move through that. But if it's a dream or something impossible that a friend of yours wants to do, and they confide in you and say, I really want to do this, but I'm really nervous, what do? You tell them all the things that they're good at, all their great qualities, all the things they've already achieved in their life that was difficult, and you pump them up and you pump them up and you get them going, and they're so jazzed up, and they gain the confidence thanks to you, and they go and take they are living it, and you're still here saying, I wish I could be like that, I wish I could do that. So we're so afraid of failing that we don't even take this. I have begun to think of failure as a good thing, and I believe you should as well. Why? Think about it. When can you fail? You can only if you take action, if you're moving, if you're doing something, right? So it's better to take action and fail than sit on the sidelines and keep wishing that I wish I could do this. I wish I was doing this. I wish my life was like that. No more wishing. You're going to achieve those dreams. You're going to achieve your goals. You're going to achieve what you want in life, because you're going to be taking actions, and you're going to fail. You're going to take another action and you're going to fail. But it is in those failures that you keep moving forward, because now you know that, okay, that way is not going to work. I have to try another way. Okay, now this doesn't work. Now I have to try another way. And if you know someone who's already achieved what you want to achieve, you can work with them. You can, you can hire people to help you get that expertise. But you can keep moving forward. There's so many. So, good news is that now you can change that. When I've worked with my clients and myself, I've come up with this system. I don't have like an acronym or a name for it yet. Steps that I've helped my clients take, which I hope you'll experiment with that and see that. And I've noticed, whether it's been doctors, whether it's been any kind of practitioner in anywhere in anything, right? Everyone is experimenting. Everyone is experimenting. But we are so afraid, we're so stuck in our ways and our beliefs and thoughts that we don't experiment. So, step one to change your beliefs and change your mindset, reset your mindset, not your mindset for success. Step one, write down all of your accomplishments from your entire life, right? And all of your accomplishments from childhood, from teenage years, from early adulthood to now. Write down all of your accomplishments. Then write down what others think about you. What do others say about you? And these are the people that you want to look at, who are within your inner circle, the trusted people that you trust no matter what. And you know that they're not saying just to say things. And I believe not anyone who's authentic that's in your life are not going to be saying things just to say things, just to make you feel good. And if you're in business or you're professional, look at the testimonials. Look at what your colleagues say. Look at your reviews when you've been praised on certain things. What are people saying about you? Look at your testimonials. Your testimonials are the direct result of what you have done to help your clients cross that bridge to the other side from where they wanted to be. That was all you. We are so conditioned to look at the negative. So by doing this, by looking at what are all of your accomplishments, by looking at what other people are saying about you, by looking at your testimony, you are training your brain to look for the good, and positive things that you've done, and then it helps you identify during the day as well, right? In your current day today, it's always going to be looking for all the things that you are being. Our mind just relies, it goes in and relies on, what is a belief that you believe? What is a certainty? So I would create a wall of power in front of me from my desk. I've created a wall of power. It has my certain accomplishments on the things that was, especially those things that were really difficult. Right? I never thought I would be writing books. I thought that was for really smart people, and I did not consider myself to be that smart to be able to share my story and to have not only share my stories but stories too. And I feel that has been my biggest accomplishments, along with healing myself and not being bedridden anymore, not taking that belief on by others. So create a wall of power. It's like you create a vision board, create the things that you've accomplished, especially those that you never thought you could, that was really, really difficult. And have that on your wall for every year. So anytime you feel afraid of doing something, you have the proof. It's right there. Sometimes it's really hard to relate to someone else. Oh, they've done it, so I can do it. We all have successes in our lives that we keep forgetting about. We're so trained to go automatically to the negative. And here's another game that I like to play, especially when things scare me. Even though I have all the proofs behind me that I've had all these successes, so this I can do also, even though I believe that failure is great because I'm still in action, you can play this game saying, okay, I believe that I achieve this dream of mine, but what if? What if I could? What if I could? What would I need to do? This gets your brain thinking in a different way. Or you can also say, okay, what if I was supposed to guide someone else who had this dream? What would I tell them to do? So you break it down into smaller components. I'm used to calling it the work breakdown structure from the work breakdown structure, which just simply means you break it down into smaller components and then you put it in the sequence that it should be going on, right? So smaller activities, break it down to smaller activities. Do I need any specialized training? Do I need to hours? Do I need to interview certain people to get more in-depth information? Do I need, if you want to suppose travel around the world, places you want to go, do you need visas? How long is it going to take you to get there? What kind of paperwork do you need to put that through? Do you need to be aware of any health requirements? Do you need your I'm sure everywhere in the world we have to carry our COVID vaccination things, but you can start breaking it down. So what if I could, what would I do? What would I need? So you're taking yourself into another level of looking at it, tricking your mind to saying, okay, what if I could, or what if I need to guide someone? Everyone here are coaches, and just take that action on a daily basis. The other thing that works really, really well, and I think if you do all of these things in combination, it's going to be really amazing. The other one is visualization. Right? There's been a lot of research done on this, and it's proven that it works. So even if it's just 30 seconds, visualize yourself having that which scares you, that what you want to do. Every single day, visualize yourself. How would you feel? When you achieve this, how would you feel? And feel those feelings now. How would you stand? Would you be standing taller, your shoulders back, chest open, looking really confident? How would you dress? And start dressing like that. How would you behave? Visualize this every single day. Look at your wall of power of all the things you've achieved. Look at your testimonials of what people are saying about you. Look at your 5 people in your inner circle and see what they say about you. All of those things are facts. All of these things are facts of what you have already done. So then, when you're going to do the next level of getting out of your comfort zone, you know you can do it because you have the proof behind you. And you don't have to know everything, right? You don't have to have all the steps. You just need to take the very first step. You just need to take that first step on the stair. You don't need to see the whole staircase. Everything is going to unfold. So let's normalize failure. You can only fail when you're taking action. And to gain even more confidence, you can also do mirror work. Mel Robbins talks about this. She has that's another two of her things that you can also use. She gives the five. She has the first was a 5 second rule, where if you want to do something and you're scared, give yourself 5 seconds and step into taking that action, right? So you count to five and you take that action. The second thing is looking in the mirror. I've learned this from Lisa Nichols. She's a motivational, transformational coach. And Mel Robbins also says this. So look in the mirror every single day and say all the things that you want to say about yourself. You're gorgeous, you're smart, you're intelligent, whatever you need, right? Including, I love you. And Mel Robbins says that you look at yourself in the mirror and give yourself a high five and say, you got this. There's actually a scientific reason when you're making that movement, giving yourself a high five. Science has shown that your nervous system is wired for vitality and celebration. Those energy, the celebratory energy is encoded within our nervous system. So when you reach out to yourself or reach out to anyone and you give them a high five to say, great job, or you can do this, before every football game, any sports actually, people are actually, what do they do? They huddle together and they say you can do it. They give each other, and it's like a whole team spirit to get you going, getting your juices flowing, and giving you the confidence you can do it. You can do that for yourself as well. So let's celebrate the journey that you've already accomplished and the journey that you're on. And the other thing to ask yourself about the limiting belief that you have that's not allowing you to move forward is, what is it costing you? I'm sure you ask that with your clients. What is it costing you to keep this belief with yourself as it is right now? You look at what has it cost you in the past? What is it costing you now? And then what will it cost you in the future? You're missing out on the joy, the possibilities of what you can have, the connection with people, the success, the result that you want, right? Maybe it's purchasing that home. Maybe it's taking your business to the next level. Maybe it's just having that comfort of knowing that you have that financial independence. Whatever it may be, what is it costing you right now? And then let today be the day you decide that you're going to pay that price anymore. You have everything you need right now as you are. I'm getting into a bit of spirituality here, but when you've been given a dream or an idea, come just like that. It comes to you because that is what your vision is to carry out. And because you can do it, because you have all the resources you need right now to do it. You have need, and you know how to be resourceful. So take that, trust yourself and move forward. And I hope today's tips really have given you some ideas to think about, and let me know how forgetting to say give me an emoji or a heart if this resonates with you throughout the live. See, and my lives are not perfect either. Every single day, there's usually something or other, something that I forgot to say, but I'm doing it anyway. It's building that muscle, right? It's building that muscle. So we fail forward. so we can improve and get better. But I love connecting with you here. It really gives me a lot of joy and helping you, giving some of the life hacks that I've used with myself here and with my clients. If you've let another year go by, like 2022, and you thought, I want to write a book and this is one of my things I want to do, and another year has gone by because maybe you're afraid, maybe you didn't have the time, or you just, you're at a loss of how to get started. I can help you with that. Next Thursday on the 18th, January 18th at 11 a.m., I'm doing my masterclass, How to Write, Publish, and Prosper with Your Book. So I'll put the link in the comment section below so you can register, and I hope to see you there. See you back here tomorrow. Have an amazing day.